Kaymade-tech here again. All right, so in our last video, we looked at how we can create hashes in a Linux environment. Today we will be doing the same creating of hashes, but this time in Windows. So as you can see on my screen, I do have my Windows virtual machine, that's Windows 2019 server virtual machine up and running. And in order to do this, we will be using PowerShell and also the command prompt CMD. So looking at all we have in this file, so I'm going to perform this in my cyber forensic folder. So I could either create a new what's the name file. Yeah, let me create a new file. What do we call this file? Test. Test. So need to put something to our test file. Um, Bert. Six. James Bond does his birthday just every 4 years. 8 years. Okay, what else do I need for James? Okay, let's leave it like this. James Bond's name and date of birth. Nobody must get this in. Okay, I'm going to save this. So as you can see, the number of files we have here. So the next thing we're going to do is let's pull up CMD. CMD. So now that we're in CMD, I will change the directory into the cyber. That's where we'll be working. CD. All right, so we are now in the directory. So let's look at the files in there. So these are the files. And what we're going to be working on is test. So we're going to use a utility within Windows in the command prompt. It's called SERT util. All right, that's the tool we'll be using to create this hash. So we could create the hash and we could create the hash and save into a new file. Okay, so I'll show you the both ways. So let's do this hash file. File name is test. And here we're going to put the hash mode. Remember, we have MD5, SHA1, SHA256, HAC384, SHA512. So let's go with MD5. All right, so as you can see, the hash has been created. But let's assume I just don't want to create a hash. I want to keep it somewhere. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to now create a file for where I can put my hash. So I'm going to do the same thing here and put this sign here, and I can call the file hash or hashes txt. All right, so it has created it because we didn't get any error. So let's type in direct dir in order to see if we now have a file called hashes. All right, so we do have that file now. If you look through the previous, between dish and leaf, we have nothing. So what we can now do is let's go into the file explorer, take a look at the file and see what we have in the hashes. All right, this is it. Hash is created and we see hash file. And it's the same with one here, 79355DD, 79355DD. All right, so that is one way to create hash and create a hash file in Windows. We're going to try to do it again with PowerShell. Let me close out all this. So for PowerShell, we can use the same file. Let me pull up PowerShell first. Use the same file and we'll use a different hash mode. Right? So the first thing I'll usually do, change my I'll change my directory where the file is. Come up. CD. So we change directory to cyber forensic. Now that we are there, check our directory. So we're going to use the test.txt. Yeah, we're going to use the same, but we're going to use a different hash mode. So let's gonna get for this we're going to use SHA1, and we are also going to put this in the hashes text. So if we create it like this, it will just create it just like with, right? So once we do it this way, it creates it. But now we need to put it in a file. So we'll just this and we'll either create a new file hash x. Put it in the previous file. So it says it's there. Let me see if I can put it in the file. All right. So let's go to previous file. So the first one is here, SHA for that file. And second one, let's see if, all right, so it puts it in there. So it's like overrode the previous one. So it's better we put it in two separate files. All right, so that will be the end of this video. And if you could please like, share, and subscribe. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll do enjoy the rest of the day and watch out for the next video. Bye now.